Nariyama Sensei asked further about the question from over on this side as to whether the urawaza and the nanahonage were movements into techniques or techniques that derive from a resistance by uke. And the answer is it's not because of anything that uke is doing, but rather it's techniques that come out of the kazushi. And so in the Jodan Kazushi, what you want to do is cause uke to go into this position. Okay, you can make him go into various positions, this way or the other way. And so the urawas are applications of the kazushi. Right. And so these are high-level applications that derive from the kazushi. And so all of these, we begin with the kazushi, we move into the practical applications, and then those practical applications carry over into randori, so that there's a natural progression up through the levels. And from middle level kazushi as well, there are a wide variety of practical applications. And all of these techniques are applications from the Chudan kazushi. And further, with regard to the actual application, we call them the Jupon, the Nanahonage Urawaza. And the Ura actually means behind. Okay? And we don't use the word Kaishiwaza, which means a technique that's done in reaction to something else. Okay? And the point that Nariyama Sensei is demonstrating is that the kazushi that we've been practicing can immediately, you can easily apply it to an analysis of what happens in randori when Uke has the knife and he's blocked, grab, and he pulls back. Okay, you have to drop your weight, break his balance, and apply the technique. So there is the application. And so Tomiki Sensei's thought was that there is a very strong connection between the practice of kata and its application and development into randori. And so once again, Nariyama Sensei is demonstrating that. And there are various applications. For example, on this one, you can either come over the top or you can go around behind. And so, and then with regard to the name for Shionage or Tenkai Kotegashi, what happened is that although Yeshiva Sensei did not have a name for it, over the course of the years, the students developed a name for it, and Nariyama Sensei suspects that it may have come from Kendo, because in Kendo there is a Shiho, a four-corner type of movement, which Nariyama Sensei demonstrated with the sword. And then when you actually apply it to the situation where you grab, you can throw uke in a variety of different directions. And so that's probably where the name Shihonage came from. And then Tomiki Sensei, because one of his goals was to develop a system of names that made a lot of sense, we developed the name Tenkai Kotegashi for this technique. Well, I'll try and summarize that quickly. With regard to Katie's question about Kokyunage, what happened, Nariyama Sensei agrees with with Shishida Sensei that there was no name Kokyunage at the beginning. And what happened is over the course of time, as Shiba Sensei's students began to practice, they developed the name Kokyunage. And there's actually kokyu-nage versus kokyu-ho. And so the actual, learning how to extend your energy and extend your power is part of that practice. And eventually what happened is, many techniques began to be known as kokyu-nage. And, that analysis also applies to idimi-nage, because in Hombu Aikido, many techniques are called idimi-nage. And so, they're very different techniques, but they're all called idimi-nage. And it really doesn't have that much of a connection with idimi and idimi-nage. There's, some difficulties with the terminology that inhere in that analysis. Tomiki Sensei developed 4 types of odegashi. This is Junte Dori Aikamai, Gyakte Dori, reverse grip, odegashi. Opposite stance, and then opposite stance, opposite grip. Okay, and so you can do this technique by simply reversing your grip without even having to take a step. Okay, and by reversing the hand in this direction, you can apply the technique without having to turn around. Okay. It really depends on the way that you're grabbed and the way that you're grabbing. Okay, the standard form of odegashi is only one of 4 that there are.